this is tattoos do's and don'ts. And if you have any other questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll do an episode 2, but let's get into this. So the classic do whatever you want client that always emails, they always think that that's what I want to hear. Those are the most picky clients there is. When I used to like entertain that when I was younger, because I was like, oh, perfect, you actually probably mean that, because when I say something, I mean it. But when you say it, you don't mean it, because usually what that means is, I like your tattoos, I have no idea what I want, and then even if I design something, you're always gonna change it, so I do not entertain that at all. At least have an idea and be like, here, this is what it is, I like your style, put a little twist on it. Hygiene is an important thing. Most of my clients have a really good hygiene, but I've had experiences where like I'm doing like your chest and your armpits open the whole entire time, and I'm just feeling BO the whole entire time. And honestly, I just bite my tongue, get through it, and just call it a day. But important, make sure you bring deodorant. Healing and aftercare is very important. A few years ago, we didn't have that second skin or the Sanoderm, so now it's a lot easier. The times when people have bad healing reactions is usually when the artist is grinding into the skin too much, or you have like an allergic reaction to something, or you get it infected. Bringing friends to sessions. This isn't a party. My tattoos, they're so long. It's just more people to get in the way. I'm kind of charging you per hour, so if you want to bring your friends in and everyone's talking and spending a lot of time doing that, fine, but I'm charging you. Copying tattoos is a funny situation for me because I post so much content about people copying. A lot of people take it so out of context, like I'm actually mad. I'm just trying to make dope content to show off my work. So if you're gonna copy my shit, I'm gonna use it to promote my work. And honestly, this is funny because those videos do the best. People are like seeing a bad one versus mine, thinking I'm cocky or this. I'm spending hours and hours making a custom, unique piece for this client, and then you're just gonna be like a worse version of it. I'm gonna troll you a little bit. Come on. Face tattoos, hand tattoos, neck tattoos. If you already have a career going for you, I think it's dope. Do it. Cool expression of yourself. It's kind of like buying like nice clothes. It's how you want to represent yourself. So I think the neck tattoo, that's just dope. But if you don't got no career, or if you don't want to have a neck tattoo forever, double think that. So I've only had 2 people in the last few years show up intoxicated, and it is not a good experience. They want to like make it a party. Both of them were tattoo artists, so I don't know what the vibe is with that. If they're like, oh, I just want to hang with Daniel and get drunk and do all this shit, and they're like, do you want some? I'm like, no, bro, I'm tattooing you. Do not come intoxicated. It's not fun for anyone, and honestly, it's probably gonna make the pain on the tattoo even worse. People want to DM me for tattoo inquiries or leave it on comments on how much I charge. Like, no tattoo artist is gonna start that conversation on social media. Everyone's bio says email and bio, so like, just email. That's a professional way. I have an assistant that gives you all of it played out perfectly. Once I start responding to one person, usually they get mad that I don't keep responding to them. I don't have time to respond to everyone. So email, do not DM people. You're not gonna get a response. Unless their Instagram says, DM me for appointment, then you're good. But most of us don't. If you're in the works of getting a sleeve tattoo, definitely commit. Everybody wants a sleeve tattoo eventually. I know it costs a lot and hurts a lot and you have to like go out of your way to get it. But if you can just do it in a slower, more steady pace, like pick what you want from the elbow to the wrist, so we can make it flow and make it perfect, that's really important. It's a lot harder to make things flow when you don't just commit to at least here to here. It gets super annoying, but it's part of the process. Is why I usually give people headphones and this neck holder that holds an iPad so they can just chill out and not on their phone, because the more that they're like picking their phone up and doing stuff like that, the harder it is on me. Just stop moving. Eating gassy food before getting an appointment? I mean, just don't do it. Nobody wants you gassing up. Go to the bathroom and shit your brains out, but don't be doing that. I have this one story of one of my best friends when I was tattooing his leg. We had like biscuits and gravy and all kinds of shit prior to the appointment, and this fool had shorts on, and I swear to God, I'm tattooing his shin, and this fool just unleashes the dirtiest fart straight to my face, and it's been like 10 years, and we still talk about it to this day. Tipping, obviously everyone wants to get more money, right? That's what we're showing up to do. If you think your tattoo artist deserves a little bit more, you can see the extra effort, do it. But personally, I don't think it's necessary. I could just put it to the price of my tattoo. I guess maybe some more walk-in shops type of stuff. Usually the shop gives them the price that they're supposed to do, and they probably take 50% of what they're doing. So the tip actually is more important for like the smaller walk-in shops. The best tip for me is just let me do something I'm super stoked on, and we're good. Coming to session with lotion on is a weird thing. You would think you want to moisturize the skin. If you're gonna get a tattoo, try to lotion up every single day for a month, but don't show up with lotion. It makes the skin kind of like weird. So I usually suggest coming dry, but it's not the biggest deal. When you're doing like a 2-hour tattoo, I think it's fine. It makes a 2-hour tattoo into like a 3-hour tattoo. But for something that I do where it's like already at minimum of 6-hour tattooing, adding talking, now it's like an 8-hour day. And you know, talk a little bit before, talk after, talk during the break, but during the tattoo, I don't like it. Cancellations is huge. That is a big spit in the face to your tattoo artist. But honestly, a lot of tattoo artists bail on the clients, and I think that's a freaking slap in the face to your clients as well. If you're gonna cancel, make sure you do it ahead of time. I ask my clients to shave prior, at least with a trimmer, because you can imagine I have these Dollar Tree disposable razors. To try to shave someone's whole entire leg, it's disgusting. It's not my vibe. So at least buzz it, so then it's easier for me to shave the skin. But some artists don't want you to shave it, maybe because they don't want you to get like a bunch of bumps on you or do something weird. I did have a weird experience where this guy nared his arm every time before coming, and I never asked him, but his skin was so weird. So do not nair your skin prior to coming to your appointment. It does not make the skin work well with the needle. If you're getting your first tattoo, just make sure you do your research. I suggest getting something on your legs so you can kind of prepare. You'll kind of realize after you get something that the way it looks matters more than the meaning. If you're stoked on what the design looks like, then you want to tell people what it means. So maybe get something on your leg, test it out first, so then you're more ready to get something really badass that's more visible. So that's do's and don'ts. If you want me to answer more questions, leave it below. I'll do an episode 2. Go follow my Instagram, Daniel Silva, TikTok, DanielSilva.tattoos, my YouTube, Daniel Silva Tattoos. Until then, see you next time.